Staying with that tone of caution, beyond the local bourse, the broader South Korean economy looks to bear the brutal brunt of mounting energy costs, given the recent failure by the US and Iran to break the deadlock over details of a peace deal, which in turn sent global oil prices soaring. Our correspondent Kim Do-yeon reports.
Korea is facing severe inflationary threats as global oil prices surge amid the ongoing conflict in the Middle East. As of early Monday for Korea, Brent crude was trading at around $105 per barrel, while Dubai crude was trading at $97 a barrel. The sustained geopolitical tension has left critical waterways like the Strait of Hormuz effectively paralyzed, severely disrupting global energy supply chains. The physical blockade of shipping routes is hitting the Korean economy harder than a conventional supply shortage. According to a report released on Monday by the Korea Development Institute, a 10% rise in oil prices driven by transport uncertainty pushes domestic consumer inflation up by 0.20 percentage points. This is nearly double the 0.11 percentage point impact observed during standard market fluctuations. The domestic economy remains highly vulnerable, relying on the Middle East for about 70% of its crude imports. The KDI warns that if Dubai crude sustains an average of $105 a barrel, South Korea could see consumer inflation rise by 1.6 percentage points this year. Under this prolonged high-price scenario, the inflationary impact would persist, potentially adding 1.8 percentage points to consumer prices in 2027. The economic effects are not limited to petroleum products. The KDI emphasizes that transport-driven oil shocks demonstrate higher persistence, spilling over into core inflation by raising costs for non-petroleum industrial goods and services.
This analysis does not factor in the government's policy responses, such as price caps and fuel tax cuts. If these measures are taken into account, they are expected to mitigate the overall impact on consumer prices.
While the government's recent fuel tax cuts and price caps have provided a temporary buffer, long-term price stability remains tightly linked to the resolution of the Middle East crisis. Kim Do-yeon, 아리랑뉴스.